That is not doing it, folks. We're gonna meld. Oh, come on. Greetings, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. We're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena today, as always. These are some of the highlights from our stream, and I really hope you enjoy the games. If you do really enjoy the program, please don't forget to leave a like and subscription. It really, really helps the channel. So without further ado, let's get to the games. That does sound a bit like Magical Christmas Land, but you're right. That is absolutely true, Hunter Grand Inventor, and I'm glad you're here, for the record. I'm glad that you are here. Harley Randy, glad you are out there, my friend. Glad you are out there. That is a very, very gross turn, too. Yeah. All right, start there. O to B, glad you are here. Well, I don't have any black in this list yet. You know, if we were running black, we would not be disobeying that rule. We would be following that rule. But, you know, for now. Meerkat Mob Gaming, glad you're back. Good to see you again. How's life been treating you? All right. Well, you know, sure. Awake in the Woods. How about that? How about them apples, huh? Delphi Guru, 13 months, my friend. 13 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back, as always. How was Summit? It's a great question. It was honestly fantastic. Really, really had a blast. Okay, so we have Titania, we have the land. We don't have any lands in the bin yet. So I guess we're gonna go with Defiler of Vigor. And, you know, I guess we will... We don't have the ability to do more than that this turn, so I guess there's no reason to leave mana untapped, so we'll do the thing. It was possible we wanted to be able to block because I expect the Defiler of Vigor to die, but, you know, for now, it's fine. Ishtari and that Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Welcome back. 4 months. Very, very kind indeed. Old school, glad you are here. No Clay Champion in the deck. It's true. It is true, and I'm not sure if that's a mistake or not. Okay, well, actually, let's start here, I guess. Paying the life and doing this because I would rather have the counter on... Yeah, I think I would rather have the counter on the Elder Gargaroth because of trample and stuff, right? All right, so missing the point. We're coming at you for 13. They take it all down to 8. What do you say, missing the point? 13 wonderful entertaining months. Thank you, Delphi Guru. That is very kind of you. Terribly busy, but made enough time to build a new PC. Getting my first full day of use. Hey, feels good. Gotta love it. Oh, Yarok's Fenlurker Exiles, folks. This card's great in the bin. It's just as good in the bin as in our hand, almost. So the fact that they exiled it as opposed to just made us discard it is kind of brutal here. Rough. Yeah, Han, it's got a lot of stuff going on. We'll see how much of it's actually good, or it's just, you know, some of it's going to be just janky, obviously. But I am definitely excited about getting to fool around with it. That's for sure. Heartless Act, killing our Titania. They're going to need to do more than that. Gray Merchant. Okay, I mean, that's a good one. We dropped to 6. And... all right. A Yara going to sacrifice a Yarok's Fenlurker? That seems just a wee bit premature. All right, so I guess... Defiler of Vigor is going to add 4 counters to the board here, notably 2 of them going on to trample. So I would rather do this pre-combat. It also, you know, we gain life. We get to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Then we're gonna attack. We're actually gonna gain some more life here, but just in case they have, I don't know, some way of giving death touch or something, which would be a little unexpected to be sure, but you know, no reason to risk it. And instead of attacking with a 3/3, we would rather have 2 additional trampling damage and then 2 counters over here as well, right? Because the only way for them to live is to have an answer for Elder Gargaroth and then chump block these, right? So this is currently very lethal. Yeah, that is very much not going to work. So GG, opponent, GG. It's just a new game with a name that is prolific enough that makes people want to buy it. And it is just a marketing strategy. It has nothing to do with Modern Warfare 2, at least in my experience. Was pretty disappointed. Matiko, good to see you. Colin, man, how are you? I mean, all right. Notably, oh shoot, folks, darn it! I was gonna say these are legendary, but they're not legendary. I definitely screwed that up. Well, it's a good thing to note here. Where are those land-bearing spiders? Right here, right there. So okay. So let's start on explore, I guess. Stoic Gaming, glad you made it. All right, so honestly, it ended up not mattering a ton, but it is annoying still. It is annoying still. Oh boy, Colin, man, I am glad to be here. I am glad to be here. Hey, Stoic Gaming, how are you this fine day? Swift response? No. What a time to be alive. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, Vinesoul Spider is going to go ahead and pop a land into our bin. It does happen at the beginning of our end step, so notably, at the very least, we get a card here. And if they kill our Vinesoul Spider, fine, we still got our card. Next turn we'll be able to Ramunap Excavator, pull it out of the bin, you know, make our land drops. Feels good. J Skills, good to see you. It is. We are trying to meld. We'll see if it happens. We will see if it happens. And a Landerino. Okay, well, you know. Yep. I think this is still fine. I think we are going to play the Boseiju out of the bin. Because, you know, this way it's made it into card advantage. It's true we'll need lands in the bin for flipping our Titania, but I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with that. Scum 7 would like a dad joke. All right, more swift response, huh? How about that? You got me. Well, sure, I guess. Defiler of Vigor. Gonna get counterspelled. Scum 7. What do you call a lamb dressed as a rock star on Halloween? George Thorogood, obviously. Because he's bad to the bone. Hey, Miley, glad you made it. Good to see ya. Blocked and reported. There you go. Sorry, didn't mean to leave out a very important part. So I'm questioning whether or not to like slam anything pre-combat here. The deal is I'm pretty sure that this is a board sweeper, so let's just go ahead and attack and see what happens. Code Panther dropping in that prime. Thank you, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Now I'm satisfied. Nice. Good to see you, Code Panther. Good to see you. Zagman, glad you are here. Yeah. I'm just happy to be here. Honestly, that's all there is to it, you know? So. Ew, that was bad. Brilliant. It's brilliant. All right. So, Gargaroth, come on down. Come on down. How was your day, Villanelle? Hey, it's Ziggy Sawdust. Sneaking in there as well. Good to see you, my friend. Fellow content creator extraordinaire. Good friend of the stream. Ro Jogan is our opponent. 3 cards in hand and a Foretold card. I can't help but wonder what that card is. I really don't know. But they cash in the Wandering Emperor so as to at least get some value out of the Wandering Emperor before it's able to die. The question is whether or not they go, you know, they have another one hanging out, right? I control mage. Good to see you. What? 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 Why? Why? Why would you do that? What? Where was the advantage there? All right, so I don't know. We couldn't Ghost Quarter them last turn as much as I wanted to because we needed to be able to slam a Titan of Industry here. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I don't think that was the most optimal line our opponent could have taken. I think if anything, the line was, you know, I think there was a better line there for our opponent. Though, you know, you never know. Maybe their strategy relies on having tokens die. You know, they're lulling us into a false sense of security, perhaps. Maybe. How was your day, though? And Control Mage, how was your day? Oh, no! That's not good. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, okay, that's actually just fine. So... yeah, I mean, let's do this. Argoth. And... pass. See what happens. Use the trap card? That's right, Kerrigan, that's right. Good to see you, my friend. How's the job been treating you, my friend? Maybe they... magic researchers from the future. They discovered the trick of recovering tokens from exile. That makes sense. I could get behind that. I would believe that if you told me, because outside of that possibility, the decision was questionable. They go foretelling, huh? All right, well, Ghost Quarter. Get your island out of here. They go and get another island. I mean, okay. So let's start with combat. And we're going to draw a card. It is a land. All right, well, then we're going to go like so. And end the turn, see how things go. Dagax, good to see ya. Happy bro release to you as well. All right, there's another Doomscar, as we expected, which is why we did not Cultivator Colossus there, right? All right. Well, I mean, they're only on 2 colors, so they're likely to have quite a few basic lands. And they've already shown us, they've got 4 planes out. They've already shown us 2 islands. So they probably got as many as like 4 islands or something, right? Oh boy. See, this is a very good one. We are quite pleased about this. So, Hollowhenge Wrangler. Yeah. All right. We'll pass for now. Well, okay. So the deal is, we've got the Argoth. We don't yet have our Titania yet. So that's the biggest concern. Ugin. No. How frustrating. All right, Hollowhenge Wrangler. Discard a land. Hollowhenge Wrangler, discard a land. And yeah, awkward. Denic Pious Apprentice shows up. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. They are green, darn it. Okay. All right, well, whatever. It's Cultivating Colossus time. All right. We've got to be able to get rid of this Ugin again. They've already had one, darn it. So, opponent goes up at our face. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 lands in the bin. Shoot. Well, I guess combat at Ugin. If they have another stinking Wandering Emperor. Oh my gosh, it's the 3rd swift response of all things. Okay, well, fine. Well, Hollowhenge Wrangler, come on down. Want to gain some life. Pass. Mate, good to see ya. Yeah, awkward. The Ugin surviving here is definitely a pain in the backside. Okay, the Ghost Quarter is kind of nice. So, is the backside haste? It is. So, can we do it all? Beginning of your upkeep. Oh, shoot. So, it does not do quite what we want. That's okay. All right, so we don't want to tell them what we're up to, right? Because the Ugin can exile our Hollowhenge Beast, and almost certainly will. So we're going to force their hand into doing that thing by making 6 1/1s. Yes, folks, I'm aware. That does mean that our opponent is going to just Ugin the Spirit Dragon sweep stuff, right? But, the Denic goes away as well. They wouldn't then have the ability to downtick and exile the Titania before we meld it, right? Oh, Fading Hope. Oh my gosh. Opponent with perfect top decks over and over. No. All right, fine. Unfortunate. Oh boy, well, that's a good one. All right, so if we were gonna kind of brick there a little bit, this is a great one to brick into. So 4/4 and a shield counter. Shield counter. Yep. And pass. Yep. Well, no, right. They could 0, but then they aren't ticking the Ugin up, and they would have to chump block with the Denic Kerrigan, right? So that didn't make any sense. them being able to Fading Hope and send the Hollowhenge Beast back suddenly makes a lot more sense, right? But okay, sure. And a land. Our turn. You got it. Combat after Eugene. Feels like they should 100% block here. Just to get the counter off, right? But okay. So Titania. And Hollowhenge Beast. Pass. What do you got? Just went over 150,000 channel points today. Hey, feels good, Dollfigure. That's awesome. Geiger, good to see ya. Sand is weird. I think we're gonna keep it though, I guess. We get Elvish Mystic on the play, which is, you know, insane. We do have another ramp spell, so that's also good, right? But also kind of like I say, just I don't know, a touch awkward at least because of the fact that we don't do anything on 2, on 3, on 4 or whatever, you know, like, oh, okay, well, hold on, you know, we're unlikely to meld with this Titania. There are 4 in the deck, so we're also reasonably likely to draw another one, you know, or it's certainly not outside the realm of possibilities to draw another one, I should say. But importantly, it kind of puts our opponent in a bit of an awkward spot because it's got a lot of stats for what it is. If they have another land drop and then a 2-mana removal spell, that's fine, but they've kind of got to have that, right? And if not, we chump in for just a couple of damage here and there. You know, we'll hit him for like 4 next turn. Oh boy, play with fire. Oh boy, what? To try and learn, because I'm an old dog and I need to learn the new tricks, you know. But I actually didn't get to it. We had pretty wild morning, honestly. I mean, hey, that's awesome. Explore. Hey, okay. Spider, let's go. And Chubisco says, Marvel Snap is one of the best CCGs I've ever played. Darn it, I hate you. Rain Tagada. We're clearly doing something cool. And you're here like playing real Magic cards. And by real Magic cards, I mean they've played one card. It just, the card they played hurt my feelings, you know? So, I want to stress that it's not very nice. So since they passed again, presumably they have at least 1 more removal spell in their hand. So we're going to play the card that we don't care if they kill, right? If they exile it, again, we're kind of bummed. That would stink. But yeah, them just killing it, we don't care. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fairly quick to pick up. All right. Well, see, yeah. And that's what I'm hoping, is that I'll be able to figure it out and be able to actually play. Because Ollie was talking to me about it, Ali Eldrazi, and was saying, man, you are going to love this game. It is just so much fun. He's like, you know, we're content creators and stuff, right? Like, and he's been in this business for ages now, you know? So it's not, you know, he's seen a whole bunch of new CCGs and stuff show up, but it's just legitimately awesome, apparently. So I downloaded it, barely got through the tutorial or whatever, but haven't really got any farther than that. Wow, Vraska's Contempt. All right. You got it. To the end step. Land card to our bin. It's just a lot of other ones have been tainted by the time they... Oh, okay, that's fair. Sure. Sure. I mean, you know, Hey, okay. The Gargler. Go for it. Go for it. Actually, we should have played a land here, just in case we get a Titan of Industry or Cultivator Colossus off the top. I was thinking of discarding them so that we could have endless 5/5s to play. Because our opponent hasn't done anything other than play removal, and they're running out of cards. Because they make land drops and play removal, right? But I'm not sure. It's possible we were supposed to try to advance towards Titan of Industry. Or Cultivator Colossus, sure. Alright. Go on ahead, Rain Tagada. Karn, Sign of Urza, huh? Going up. Sure. You can make your land drop. I will allow it. Death Baron. Wow. I was not expecting that. Next. At Karn. Just lets Karn take a beating. You got it. How about this other Hollowhenge Wrangler here? Seek a land card? Hey. Yeah, I mean, we're probably just going to play this, though, right? Another 5/5 is tempting, but we've got the Cultivator Colossus, so... It's a great question. I think it is a glove. One goes up. Oh, globe. Fine. Has a cast down. You got it. You got it. Yeah, there's no way that's not a globe. It's, there's... Yeah. Combat. Get in at Karn. Could be a kettle grill. Could be. That seems a little far-fetched to me. Alright, Sven. I don't know, mate, but that's what we're trying. That is what we are trying. Karn continues to go up. Continues to get swamps. Can Spice, good to see you. Glad you made it. Fix and serve up some tasty hamburgers. I could see that. I can see that. So our opponent is likely a little bit bummed at their draws here, because they've hit a lot of lands. They're at 9 lands. The issue is they haven't shown any card advantage whatsoever. Just only removal. And then just, obviously, a couple of creatures is all. And they had the opportunity to go down for Plane Crafters with their Karn, but instead they kept going up. Which, not ideal. I mean, Karn's a great source of card advantage, for the record. But, it will not answer all of your problems, Who needs card advantage when you have removal? Yeah, exactly, right? Okay. Hey, that's new, right? The Amass indicator. It looks enough like... Death Touch that I could see a newer player being confused by it. But it is very much not Death Touch, so... It's kind of cool. Internationally ranked sailor or something? Yes, not my Todd. I work. I have a job. That's my only other hobby. And being the parent of 2 teenage girls, which, believe me, is a very time-consuming endeavor. But yeah, teenagers, yes. Well, I mean, actually, I can only say that for a short period of time longer, because my oldest daughter is actually 20. So it will not be long before she is, right? She's going to be 20 in like on December 11th. So that is less than a month away. So she's technically still 19, but is running out of time to be considered a teenager, That's sort of local Hooters. Oh my gosh. All right, do your thing. Fly Silver, good to see ya. We do love them, Fly Silver. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. Sneetrum. Glad you're out there. It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. Rain Tagada, I respect what you were up to there. Good luck, Snoot Booper. We're gonna keep this. We don't have anything to do yet, but we're gonna keep it, whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right, so let's start here, see what happens. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. It's entirely possible we're supposed to start on a colorless land so we could tap it to the other, so we could explore or whatever, you know? But since we know... Yeah. Alright, let's start here. Alright, well, fine. Ramunap Excavator. It's an excavator. Excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. Alright, Elder Gargaroth, come on down. You got it. Read him in wheats, Snoot Booter. We do not have sacklands. Nope. Wow. Brutal. You know, I think we're just gonna make land drops because we're pretty sure they've got removal. As much as we would like to get lands in our bin, our opponent's just gonna exile them, you know? So, all right, draw us another card. It's a Titania. I guess if we end up having to discard that, we're not too broken up. Unless they first remove Titania, Voice of Gaea. Bargalar. Purple Bargalar Alarm. Darn it! All right. Fine. Hey, okay. Draw another card. Hey, okay. Yeah, we actually, I was saying at the start of the stream, we actually started on green black and had some removal and stuff. Didn't really feel like the deck was getting there. Wow. Whatever the heck that Cry the Carnarium card is, getting us there. So combat, draw another card. Well, we were going to make a 2-2, but we are no longer going to make a 2-2. We're going to go ahead and advance the board with another Elder Gargaroth. This way, if they have one spot removal spell they get us, since they're only at one, we're not going to develop the board with the Elvish Mystic, as much as that's probably whatever. We don't want them to be able to board sweep. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, Geiger, it happens. It happens. Argoth, come on down. Sure. And you know, I guess Ghost Quarter, come on down. See what's what here. Dream Dragon area, good to see ya. Flashing a 2020 Hydra into a tapped out to Fairy player. Oh, get him. Feels good, man. Feels good. All right, I mean, here's Gwenna. Probably gonna meet a sticky end here, but that's okay. Helps set us up. No basics yet for our opponent. On Power Stone Shard. Interesting. So if we go Field of Ruin, tap these 3. We don't get our Hollowhenge Wrangler, but I think that's okay. Let's start here. Yep. Get a forest. Opponent gets an island. Wow, we help fix their mana base. All right, go after their island. If they're on 3 colors, we are going to try and pressure that a bit. You know? Oh! Oh, no basics! We got their one of island there. It's kind of unfortunate for our opponent, you know? Feeling bad for him right now. And by, you know, me saying that, it implies that that is truth. That is absolutely not the truth whatsoever. I can't even describe to you how happy we are right now. Oh no! Gwenna was supposed to be the one to get tapped. Yeah, vicious! Scooping him off! I was mono white land destruction way back in the day. Like, way back in the day. Admittedly, there was only 4 land destruction spells in it, but you better believe I played all 4. Armageddon. He's just like, get a few little creatures on board, getting away all the lands. Chuckle quietly to yourself as your opponent longingly wishes they had lands, you know? Yep. Cauldron Familiar. Witch's Oven. Yuck. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. And unfortunately, they're on mono black, so we can't even activate the Field of Ruin here. I guess it's Vinesoul Spider. Coming on down, gonna pop a land over into the bin. Should at least allow us to make a land drop next turn. Phoenix Rose, glad you made it. I see what you did there, Fly Silver. I see what you did there. All right. Interesting. Well, sure. Get in there. Gisela blocks is now reading Cauldron Familiar again. Like, hold on, didn't this used to be able to block? Yes, it did used to be able to block. It does not block now, though. Phoenix Rose. What do you call a disorganized group of felines? Catastrophe. My house, right? Magic players? Oh no. All right, well, we are going to do it. Defiler of Vigor, come on down. No attacks. Vinesoul Spider pitches over another land. We gain some more life. Feels good, man. The whole trick is not to trust the tapper blindly. It's a way to save clicks, but confirm. Yeah, well, for sure, Dalwin. There's no doubt that's the better way. That's just true. The problem is, like, you know, when you're making content like this, I have to shortcut as much as possible because you need to keep the content flowing. It's pretty tough to do sometimes, but it does happen. All right, well, destroy a Landorino. Going to be that one. You got it. Yes. And a forest. Come on down. No additional life is required here. We are going to go ahead and get back the Field of Ruin, though, and do a wee bit of combat with the Trampler. Opponent just takes it right on the chin. Vinesoul Spider goes ahead, puts another land into the bin. We gain 2 more life, back up above our starting life total. Calling Familiar struggling here. Fireblade Artist shows up. Gutterbones shows up. Opponent on a very, very aggressive build, and that is not doing it, folks. We're gonna meld! Oh, come on! That would not be a bad addition at all, and not one that I had considered, because admittedly, I'm pretty highly enfranchised, you know? So for me, it's like, you know, I play just 25 million games a week, right? So it's not a huge deal, but I could easily see where that would be a bit of a pain sometimes. So opponent goes Scoured Barrens into Blood Crypt and Blood Tithe Harvester then. Inconvenient. Well, let's explore, see how things go. It's an Elvish Mystic. Well, I guess let's Vinesoul Spider. If our opponent wants to kill the Vinesoul Spider, we're bummed by that, but it's fine. We, you know, just getting that means we won't miss a land drop next turn, and we can Ramunap Excavator into a land and be prepared for 5 mana later, you know? Use this here. Glad you made it. Good to see ya. Yeah, for real. For real. Would really like to be able to meld some. But, alas, hasn't been happening yet. Boseiju, huh? Well, fine. Then Defiler, come on down. Go on ahead, Doombrand, go on ahead. Doombrand? Put a counter on. So that insulates it from Heartless Act at the very least. Though admittedly, I'm expecting to see a lot more go for the throat, you know, going forward here. So that's, you know, definitely a thing that can happen. Opponent passing? Oh my goodness. Opponent is passing. Well, then in that case, we're just going to go ahead and Titan Industry. Okay. And Shield and Rhino. Shield counter here. And going to get in. I think we are going to play the Tranquil Thicket, I guess. Opponent must have a board sweeper. Odd. Wow, that would be unfortunate. If it was if it's Extinction Event coming up, that would be unfortunate. Though admittedly, if it was Extinction Event, they might have wanted to not do that. Oh, just Kai's Wrath? Okay. Well. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. That's why we put the counter on it, right? So. All right. Titan of Industry. And Field of Ruin gets a forest. And of course doing that main phase because we can also do a little Argoth nature sanctum here. And pass turn. Safkeen, good to see ya. Jank is going well-ish. It's been fine. The win rate's been fine. We're, you know, it's fine, right? The issue is we're trying to meld Titania and our opponents won't let us. That's the biggest bummer here, right? It makes me sad. Makes me sad. Rite of Oblivion, you say? You got it. Fine. Opponent did have another swamp there, so that's something. All right. Combat. Get in. Opponent blocks. We're gonna do this again because we want them to spend their removal on the bear token if we can. You know, if we can arrange that. And notably, this is pretty good even if it dies. If it gets exiled, though, like with Rite of Oblivion, it's much less good. So, you know. Florian. Uh-oh. What about that, huh? Well, all right. That's definitely one we're going to be doing that thing. So, Fielder Rune come back. Elder Gargaroth show up. And opponent going to Rite of Oblivion, sacrificing the blood token to get rid of our Elder Gargaroth. But all right. You got it. We dropped to 10. And there is a Haunt of Hightower that shows up. You got it. So, Hollowhenge Wrangler, Vinesoul Spider, land from the bin, combat, drop the opponent to 2, pass the turn, put a land in the bin. What have you got? Really wish we had had a Titania this game. We could have flipped the Titania for sure. Never showed up. I don't know. Fauna Shaman? We could do that. Scum 7, glad you made it. The issue is we don't have a lot of creatures, right? So discarding them is not super easy, I guess. Well, I mean, there are the mana dorks, so there's that. There's that. Okay. Explores. Into a land. Nice. Played against a WotC employee one time. It was in the everything is legal and you can play any number of any card. Absolutely trounced them with my Oko Thoughtseize Meddling Mage anti-event deck. Rough. All right, well, Vinesoul Spider, come on down. Want to gain your life. Pass the turn. We're gonna pop a land over into the bin. There we go. And opponent going to pass. All right. Don't mind if I do. Defiler of Vigor. Join the party. Opponent gain a life. Vinesoul Spider. Attack. Sure. Put a land into the bin. It's the Argoth. So far I'm 3-0. Feels good beating the establishment. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Hey. So I guess Yeah, I guess we'd rather start here because we'd rather have the counter on one of these big creatures because we're afraid our opponent's going to start playing big creatures, and it gives us a chance to get a land that we may or may not end up discarding, you know? All right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the Argoth on here and charge in. The 8/8 is a trample. The 5/4, obviously not. But, you know, there goes a Ghost Quarter. Feels good, man. Plains. Righteous Valkyrie. Fine. And you got it. Defiler of Vigor. Gain your life. Titan of Industry. Pay the life for a flex. You got it. I'm going to put the counter over here on the Trampler to entice them to block it. Because they're not actually dead here unless they put something in front of the Trampler. If they put something in front of the Trampler, they die. They have to chump block everything else, though. That's the way it's supposed to be, Kaldarian. They're dead? That's right. Howl Pendragon. 5 cards in hand. 3 creatures on the board. Scooping them up. Keep that. Draconic Raw, good to see you, my friend. Cheers to you as well. Fabled Passage. Doing its thing. We would like a land here. Please? Yes. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh no! Main deck Scavenging Ooze. That's rough. Alright. It's alright. We drew a Llanowar Elves, which is actually a great draw here. Get in for 2. Opponent does trade with the Elvish Mystic. That's actually not bad for us at all. Okay. Angel Maldita, good to see you, my friend. All right, let's start here. All right, well. And do this. Counters. Counters. Maverick 666 is like, come on, man. Sure. I see. I see. Why is it always about size with you people, huh? Supreme Anarchy names Sliver? Oh boy. All right, and Leeching Sliver, sure. Well, let's go ahead and explore. Pop down a Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter away the unclaimed territory. It's true, Sefkeen. Oh, no basics! Got him. Oh, darn it. They have a Sliver Hive. I was really hoping we might, you know, knock them off of their appropriate colors of mana, you know? I mean, okay. So, I guess we're going to go ahead and Gwenna. The Boseiju is very interesting here. It's possible we're supposed to kill the Sliver Hive, since they don't have any basics. But I think we want to be able to do things as well. Because the Leeching Slivers, you know, pairing up with one another can also kill us, right? Oh my word. They miss a land drop. Field of Ruin. Ah, yes. Then green. Titania, which makes Boseiju cheaper. Oh, Supreme Anarchy. How's that feeling? How's that feeling? Well, Keldarian, remember they're a 5-color deck, right? Yeah!